What up, Winbush here. And today I'm excited about this one because we're taking a look at the Anker laptop power bank. And it might call it a laptop power bank, but for me, I've been using it with my Asus ROG Ally a lot, but we'll get more into this in a minute. But first, let's look at the specs. Now, this bad boy is packing 25,000 milliamps, in which it has an output of 165 watts. Now, that 165 watts doesn't come all at once. It has several different ports on here, so it can allocate up to 165 watts. But the cool thing about it is it has this retractable cord right here, in which this is a USB-C cord here. And as you can see me pulling it out here, the display came right on this LCD screen right here. And as you're pulling it up, it has different graphics that might play along with it as well. But this is nice because when you're traveling, you don't have to worry about bringing USB cables with you anymore. All you have to do is pack your power block. And not only does it come with the retractable cord, but you see this hanging cord right here? This is actually a USB-C cord here as well. So as I pull this up, you can see that right here we have the USB cord, and you can plug this into your devices as well. As you hook it in, you could just use it as your regular carry-in device, or you could plug it into your devices. So right off the bat, you don't have to carry two USB cables with you, but it does have these other USB ports on the side here. So you have one for a regular flathead USB, and then you have another one for a USB-C. So if you did want to bring some extra cables with you, if you want to plug in 4 devices at once, you do have those 2 ports on the side that you could use at your disposal. Now, it does have this real-time smart display here on the LCD screen. So all you have to do is push the button here on the side, and that's going to bring up your smart displays. And you can see that we had the little robot eyes. They're like winking at you and blinking and stuff, which is a nice little cute touch there. But the cool thing about this is if I keep clicking on it, you can see that we see the battery temperature as well, in which it has it in Fahrenheit and Celsius. So it's going to let you know if it's close to overheating or if you're in a good spot. Now let's see how this works with the Asus ROG Ally, because I use this a lot. Even when I'm not traveling and I'm using it at home, I play this a lot more than my gaming console nowadays, because a lot of different games play very fluently on here. But usually you want to have it plugged into a wall to get the full capacity of the power out of this. So if I use my battery here, I'm able to use it at its full capacity, and which I'll show right now. So for anybody that's familiar with the Asus ROG Ally, you have 3 different power modes there. And if you want to get the maximum potential out of your Asus ROG Ally to get the highest frame rates and fidelity, you want to be using it at 30 watts. Now, usually you're only going to get 30 watts if you have it plugged into the wall, or if you have a very powerful power bank, in which this one handles it with ease. Now let me hook it up with a USB-C cord up to my tablet, because that's running low as well. So right here on the screen, you can see that it's using the smart technology to delegate out exactly the wattage that it needs to charge these individual items. Now, when you have multiple devices hooked up to this, when you're looking at the screen here, it's going to show you the exact wattage that it's going to be allocating from each one of those devices. And also going back to the retractable cable here as well, if I pull it down, you might see that the USB cable is sticking up, and it actually has a magnet in here. So if I click it down, you can see now it's just staying in place. So you don't have to worry about when you have it in your travel bag, it getting messed up or anything, because it's going to be flush with your battery pack. Now, I do have some concerns about the battery. Even though this is a cool functionality here, if I hang on this for too long, I can only imagine with the wear and tear that this cable might end up wearing off at some point, in which that's going to make this one disposable. You're not going to be able to use it. I'm not sure exactly, the duration on that, but it is a concern of mine. And then with the retractable cable, I do love this functionality a lot. Like I said, I don't have to worry about traveling with other cables. I just have everything flush with this. But again, with that mechanism in there, I don't know how long it's going to take for it to break, or if it even will break. But that's the nice thing about at least having these ports here on the side. You can bring your other cables with you, but if these break, that's only going to leave you with 2 other ports here on the side. So that would be my main concern. Hopefully some type of warranty is going to cover that. But again, that's just some minor concerns that I have about this battery pack. And another cool feature, I actually never tried this out with the 737. I might try it out to see if it works, but this does have pass-through charging. So if I have this charging on my charger, and then I have it plugged into another device, it's going to charge up that other device there as well. So it's going to charge this at the same time while charging other devices. So it's actually passing through here to go to the other devices, if that makes sense. So my main takeaway with this battery pack, and just using it for the last week and a half, is it's going to be very convenient for traveling, because I don't have to worry about bringing extra cables, as I said. But those concerns do concern me. So we're just going to have to see, as I use this throughout the rest of the year while I'm traveling, how this holds up. And maybe if you guys want, leave me a comment down below, and I'll do a follow-up maybe at the end of the year, just to see how this is holding up. But once again, my name is Winbush. Subscribe if you're new, and until next time, stay fresh, keep creating, and I'll catch you in that next video. I'll see you soon. Take care.